Pedri, the midfield maestro and man of the match. When you win 3-0 in an important match, it is natural to have players who shined greatly, and Pedri was one of those players. Winning the Man of the Match award was not surprising at all, as he is a player of the highest caliber. The way he controls the tempo of the match, how he moves between the lines, his precise passes, everything he does seems to come from a player with long experience on the pitch, even though he is still at the beginning of his career. Pedri has something rare in modern football, which is intelligence in reading the game. He knows when to speed up the attack, when to hold the ball, when to pass, and when to move to create space for his teammates. A player like him is a dream for any coach because he gives you control over the midfield, and if you control the midfield, you control the match. Lamine Yamal, the miracle of modern football. But if we are to talk about a player who is doing something supernatural, we must talk about Lamine Yamal. I don't think I've ever seen in my life a player at this age doing what Lamine Yamal is doing. We are talking about a young man who hasn't even turned 17 yet, but plays as if he has 10 years of experience at the highest level. What Yamal does is unbelievable. The way he dribbles, his decisions on the pitch, his self-confidence, all of these make you stand amazed at his talent. There are talented players, there are exceptional players, but Yamal belongs to a completely different category. The category of players who are born only once every few decades. When Messi was at this age, we saw glimpses of genius, but Yamal shows us a level of maturity that is unbelievable for his age. He is a player who fears no defender, no situation, and when you have this mentality, you already possess half the way to greatness. I am sure this boy will be one of the greatest players in Barcelona's history, and if he continues to develop this way, he could be one of the best players in the world in the near future. Barcelona is lucky to have a player like him, and they must protect him and give him the opportunity to grow and develop in the ideal environment. Barcelona, the strongest contender to win the UEFA Champions League. When you look at the major European teams this season, you will see strong teams, but Barcelona has something different. They have the perfect balance between youth and experience. They have a coach who understands how to achieve victories, and they have players who offer entertaining but effective football at the same time. In recent years, Barcelona has suffered in the Champions League, but this season is completely different. They have the winning mentality, they have tactical discipline, and most importantly, they have the individual and collective quality that allows them to beat any team in Europe. If they continue at this level, there is no team that can stop them. Perhaps there are teams like Manchester City, Bayern Munich, or Real Madrid, but all of them are suffering from issues in some aspects, while Barcelona seems complete in every way. I believe that Barcelona will be in the Champions League final this season, and if they reach the final, it is hard to imagine any team capable of defeating them. They have everything: talent, organization, and character. These are the qualities that make champions. Barcelona returns to its natural place. I am very happy with what Barcelona is offering this season. This club has a great history, and it is now returning to where it deserves to be, at the top. When Barcelona is strong, football is more beautiful. And when they play in this style, they make everyone enjoy the game. What Hansi Flick is doing, what the players are doing, everything is going in the right direction. And I believe that this season could be the beginning of a new era of success for this great club. Barcelona is not just a strong team this season, but the team that makes us love football even more. Pep Guardiola speaks and surprises Barcelona after the win over Osasuna. When we talk about beautiful football, about the teams that make us stand in respect for everything they present on the pitch, we must talk about Barcelona. What the team showed today against Osasuna once again confirms that Barcelona is steadily returning to the top, where it has always belonged. Winning 3-0 in a postponed match from La Liga's 27th round shows the quality this team possesses and the remarkable work that coach Hansi Flick is doing. We cannot talk about this victory without mentioning the amazing record Barcelona has achieved under Flick, equaling the legendary Johan Cruyff's record of 19 consecutive matches without defeat. This number is not just a statistic. It is proof of the stability the team is experiencing, the cohesion between the players, and the tactical organization that has once again made Barcelona a team feared by everyone. When you reach this number of matches without losing, it means you are playing football at the highest level. relying not only on results, but on a style that makes you dominant in every match you play. Barcelona is currently the best team in Europe. If there is a team that can be said to be the best in Europe this season, it is undoubtedly Barcelona. When you watch them play, when you see their movement off the ball, the fluidity in their passing, the organized high pressing, and how they transition from defense to attack in the blink of an eye, you realize they are a complete team. No team in Europe currently offers this level of conviction. Hansi Flick has done an exceptional job with this team. He has been able to restore Barcelona's identity in his own style. The defense is wonderfully organized, the midfield is cohesive and can control the rhythm, and the attack possesses the speed and creativity that allows them to break through any defense. We are not just talking about a strong team, but about a team with the personality of champions, a team that knows how to impose its style on any opponent, regardless of who they are facing. And I believe that Barcelona will compete for all the trophies this season. In La Liga, they are the main candidates to win the title if they continue at this level. In the Copa del Rey, they have the squad depth that allows them to compete until the end. As for the UEFA Champions League, they have all the ingredients that make them the team capable of winning the title. Koundé on the Osasuna match date, a lack of respect for clubs and players. Jules Koundé, Barcelona's defender, expressed his frustration with the congested match schedule, criticizing La Liga's decision to set the date for Barcelona's match against Osasuna without considering the circumstances of international players. Barcelona managed to secure a victory over Osasuna with a score of 3-0 in the match held at the Montjuic Stadium. Barcelona now tops the La Liga table with 63 points, 3 points ahead of second-placed Real Madrid. Jules Koundé's statements about the Osasuna match. Koundé said in a press statement, "This is not normal. We have spoken repeatedly about the congested schedule and the large number of matches. I know some find it hard to understand, but we must realize we are not just machines. It's true that we are lucky to do what we love, but it's also about respect." He pointed out that setting the match date at this time is a lack of respect for clubs and players, explaining that even Osasuna had international players like Budimir, who did not get enough rest. The French defender added, "To produce enjoyable football and deliver the performances fans want, we need rest periods. La Liga and all relevant bodies must understand that. They cannot just set dates as they please without considering the players." Koundé concluded with a warning. "We, the players, are the most important element in this system, and our voice must be heard. We will not stay silent forever, and solutions must be found to avoid such situations in the future." Torres: "I am not just a substitute, and this is my favorite position at Barcelona." Barcelona star Ferran Torres confirmed that his team went into the Osasuna match suffering from some fatigue due to the international break, but stressed that this was not an excuse, pointing out the importance of winning the match, which they successfully did with a clean 3-0 result. Torres scored Barcelona's first goal in the 9th minute of the first half after receiving a superb cross from Alejandro Balde, contributing to the team's 3-0 win against Osasuna in the match held at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companies as part of the postponed fixtures of La Liga's Matchday 27. Torres said in post-match statements to Movistar, "We knew very well that we needed to win, especially when playing at home. It was necessary to start strong from the first minute, impose our style, and try to decide the match as quickly as possible." Torres comments on his role at Barcelona and his favorite position. Regarding his role in the team, the Spanish player clarified that he does not consider himself just the super sub, but sees himself as always ready to give his best when the coach needs him. He added, "I try to make the most of every opportunity I get on the pitch." Torres also spoke about his favorite position, confirming that he feels very comfortable playing as a striker lately, saying, "I believe this is the position where I can currently give my best, but that does not mean I cannot play as a winger as well." He concluded by reaffirming his full commitment to the team, whether starting or on the bench, noting that his main goal is to help Barcelona achieve victories and continue competing strongly in all competitions. Flick: "Olmo's injury worries me, and Gavi is exceptional." Barcelona secured an important 3-0 win over Osasuna, continuing their positive run under coach Hansi Flick. After the match, the German coach expressed his happiness with the team's performance, but did not hide his concern about Dani Olmo's injury, which could affect the team in the coming period. Flick spoke about the importance of the win and its impact on the league race, saying, "I believe we are now 3 points ahead. And of course the goal difference is very good, but the road is still long, with 10 matches left. However, we are going through a good period, and we must continue with the same spirit." Despite his joy with the victory, Flick showed concern about the congested schedule, saying, "With such a packed schedule, in just 2 weeks we are playing many matches, and that is not good. We have paid a heavy price due to Dani Olmo's injury, and losing him for 2 or 3 weeks at this stage will have a big impact on the team." Olmo's injury and special praise for Gavi. Dani Olmo's injury caused concern for both the coach and fans. As Flick confirmed, he still does not know the nature of the injury but stressed his importance to the team, explaining, "Losing him during this difficult period is not good. We need all the players, especially when we have back-to-back matches." Flick also gave special praise to Gavi after his impressive performance against Osasuna, especially after he took the captain's armband from Pedri. The German coach said, "I believe this means a lot to Gavi. He played a great match today, and I am very happy and proud of him. It has not been an easy year for him. He suffered a serious injury and then returned to find himself on the bench. However, he has remained focused and highly professional. He is a La Masia player, and I think he is amazing for this club." Flick also praised the fighting spirit shown by the players, noting that the team has an incredible mentality. "I love working with these players, and you can see that in every match. They enjoy playing together, and that is fantastic. The team has a winning mentality, and that is what we need to keep competing until the end of the season." Focus on the next match. Despite the big win, Flick confirmed that the most important thing now is the next match, saying, "I am happy with this victory, but we still have 10 matches left, and that is what matters most to me. We have an important match on Sunday, and we must win it as well. We will play at home, and I hope the fans will be here to support us, as they were fantastic today and helped the